have sung some of Stacey's pieces in the past and really had a connection with them, thought they were well crafted and exciting and enjoyable.
Dr. Chorale had always kind of admired his pieces. I think nearly every year, if not each semester, we've sang a Stacey Gibbs arrangement of a spiritual. So he really does enjoy his writing.
And so I had this idea that maybe possibly he might be able to visit our campus and work with our students on one of those pieces.
Last year this time, I came in contact with David, Dr. Chorale, and I told him that I was going to be in the area.
Well, unfortunately, I wasn't around, but I said, hey, I have an idea. I said, I'd like for you to come and work with our choirs. And then he said, well, I have a better idea. He says, why don't I write you a piece?
And we began to talk about the subject matter, context of the piece, what we wanted to sing about. And in these times where it seems like the world is in so much turmoil and so much disarray with unnecessary hurt and harm coming to innocent individuals, I wanted to write about something that I felt was pertinent and was needed. And I believe that's love and respect.
And then in the end, he says, I have a vision for this piece. He says, I want to kind of grow it with the students present and have them be a part of the compositional process.
Stacey Gibbs. How you doing? But I'm just so happy to be here and to introduce Love is the Key to you. Generally, if I'm asked commission to do a work, I go ahead and get it and get the score out, and you all have time to prepare it, and then I come in and maybe work and kind of do a coaching session just to move the music along. But I wanted to do something different this time.
This experience was uniquely different, and so the concept of the song was done, but the final formation of every aspect of it came to life as we conduct the workshops over the last couple of days.
And then you're ready for the love. Go on up there. They told me you have voice.
It sets us free. Oh.
Got it?
Well, I've never done anything like this so quick. He came in last night and just started talking to the students about his idea and his vision and the text. And then he sat down at the piano and he just started singing through a couple of riffs.
Love is the key. Come on, sopranos, 3 and.
He didn't give us a score. We don't have a score. He gave us a text and then again taught us by rote.
Without love, where would we be? Same part, same harmonies. Without love, where would we be? Come on, recite that.
Without love, where would we be?
So the rhythm is.
Until last night, we had not seen the piece, we had not heard the piece, anything from it, which frankly was a little bit concerning. However, it was a really cool experience getting to kind of witness the birth of a song. We had no written music whenever we started. We at first didn't even have the words. He just kind of brought us around the piano and was like, all right, kids, we're gonna learn a song. He'd sing a part and then we'd repeat it back to him until we got to a place where we were very comfortable with where we were. And so we learned sections that way. And then once we learned enough sections, we just started putting together the song.
You messed up yesterday. You let me discover that you could sing. So now I can push it, right? Yes? Yeah. So 3.
The reason why he had started that way is because he had this idea for how to approach a song and approach rehearsing a song, as specifically a new commission, with a group. And the reason why he wanted to do that is because he felt that he was getting a better connection with the ensemble, get a better feel for the ensemble, and see where the piece could potentially go rather than just set it in stone and then move it on.
Preparing for it was honestly stress-free. I mean, we just had fun with it. I mean, it wasn't feeling like we were preparing for a concert in 2 days. It was just, let's sing this song together and have fun.
Now. No.
He's like, no, do this, do that, experiment, have fun with it. So that's been the coolest part, is just how free he is with his own music.
This is the first time that I've actually written something and we have been doing the edits together as opposed to phone conversations, text messages, and emails and things of that nature.
In this process, having the composer teaching it by rote and having the students be a part of that process and even being asked to have some input, they took ownership of it with Stacey. And that's different. They had a different experience right in the very now of the moment, rather than learning all the parts and so on and so forth. Again, they read very, very well, but they also have really good ears, and so they were able to pick up. And I think that's probably an even more special experience for them.
Take them home. Have a seat. Good job. Good job, folks. Good job.
So getting to work with Stacey Gibbs was a really great experience. The concert was really kind of a singular experience that I've gotten to have, because I've never been able to premiere a commission of a work, which really makes it just a special experience.
He's telling you this story behind it, and you're feeling it. It's not just words on a page that you're reading and then reciting to the audience. This is a story, and he's telling it to us so that we can share it with the rest of the world. And so to me, that's the best part of it. You know, that's what he's really showed me is, you know, don't just read the words on the page, you know, speak them to the audience, tell your story.
I would say that most of the students haven't had a chance to experience a composer of this caliber working with them as intimately as we've been able to work with Stacey.
I would hope, and it is my wish, that this piece will unite people, will encourage people, will employ them to think about how we can be better humanitarians and how we can continuously work at respecting each other and treating each other well. That is my ultimate hope for this piece.